What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Whoop. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today is good old Money Monday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we forget about tail and we got our money on our minds and our minds on our money. But before we begin, of course, we have to give ownage to our grateful sponsor, RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill, where we get a lot of our news articles, financial news, podcasts, and of course, Money Mondays on here. So if you need to catch up, we pretty much have everything here. I think I'm actually pretty much up to date now. So if you're missing any episodes, you can actually check on RedpillCanuck.com, and we have all our links here. There we go. All for your viewing pleasure. And of course, if you listen on an alternative platform, shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and the follow button. If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button on the way and subscribe button if you haven't already. Now, of course, today's episode titled, Beware of Fake Fans. Now, you're probably wondering what I am talking about, fake fans. Now, of course, when you're popular, you have people that follow you. You have people that kind of cheer for you in the background because they basically want you to succeed. They want you to do well. But do they really? Like, honestly, do they really want you to do well? It kind of makes you wonder sometimes. Because sometimes those fans could really be fake fans waiting for you to downfall. Yes, I said it. And we know them as AKA haters. Now, today's story is case in point. Elon Musk. Of course, we all know good old Elon. I actually am a big fan of Elon, not only because he was the richest man in the world, because the way he articulates himself, he's very intelligent, very creative, and he created a lot of things to make, people's lives easier. He created PayPal, where you can actually use digital money when you weren't able to use digital money. He basically was able to solve problems where no one else could. And I'm honestly, cool guy. But of course, a lot of people said they were big fans of Elon, followed Elon's career, followed Elon's Twitter, followed him foot to foot, as they call it. But of course, now this article came out. Elon Musk is the biggest loser ever. Now, the reason why they're saying that, to make a long story short, and of course we're going to get into the article, is because he lost quite a bit of money recently with the acquisition of Twitter and probably some other investments that he made. He's not the richest man anymore. So apparently y'all loved Elon. You all were so-called big fans of Elon, but all of a sudden he ain't got no money, you ain't his fan anymore, and now he's a loser. This is one thing you have to be aware of, ladies and gentlemen. When you're successful, you're going to have fake friends, and not only that, you're going to have fake fans. You think they're cheering for you on the sidelines, but how do you know if they're really cheering for you or waiting for you to fall so that way they can say, see, told ya. Now, getting into the article, we already know, but if it's official, Elon is the biggest loser ever. And I'm not saying this, the article is. And apparently the Guinness Book of World Records have announced that the billionaire has broken the record for the largest loss of personal fortune. Yep, he lost quite a bit of money. Now, it could have been because of Twitter. It could have been because of other stuff. We don't know, but let's get into the article. He is undoubtedly a loser in the sense that he is the kind of man who thought he could be hilarious to begin his tenure as Twitter CEO by taking pictures of himself strolling into the company's headquarters with a sink and posted them as a caption, "Let that sink in." I wouldn't have made that joke, honestly. But then again, he does have quite a unique sense of humor, so maybe he thought it was funny. I don't know. He is a loser in that he named his child after an aircraft. Well, listen, I know people who name their kids after condiments. Like I heard a kid named Ketchup. I don't know. But you name your kid what you want. I wouldn't call that being a loser. He is a loser in that his attempts of making memes is painfully versatily unfunny, even though his fans, primarily chronically online men who ironically describe themselves as edgelords. I don't get that. Which religiously comments, "As you, sir, have won the internet today," under every mid-joke he posts. Okay, it sounds like he has a little bit of an ego, but listen, when you got money, tell me which person who has money does not have an ego. Hell, if I had money, I would have an ego too. But continuing. But now, he is also a loser in more literal sense. According to the Guinness Book of Records, he has broken the record for the largest loss of personal fortune in history. Forbes assessed that Musk has lost a total of $183 billion. And that's billion, ladies and gentlemen, with a B. Billion. Since November 2021. Although Bloomberg believes the figure could actually be closer to 200 billion, which brings his net worth down to around 137 billion. Okay, yes, he lost money, but he still has 137 billion. So in my opinion, he's still winning. He's still winning because $137 billion, y'all probably will never see that in your lifetime. I probably wouldn't either. Unless I win the lottery, I become famous, or maybe I get like 1 billion subscribers, and I don't know. Actually, I think even PewDiePie, who is actually, I think even Mr. Beast, who is the most successful YouTuber on this platform, I think he made $56 million last year. It would take a lot in order to get to 137 billion with a B. $1 billion. So he literally has more money than he can spend and how many lifetimes. So I wouldn't really call this a loser. Yes, he lost a lot of money, of course, but he has a lot of money to burn. Now, there was actually another article here. Congrats to the biggest loser. Now, everybody is basically throwing shade on this poor guy. I really don't know what to say. So, it says here, Elon has joined the ranks of the greatest losers in history. CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter, a record for the biggest loser or loss in personal fortune. Forbes has estimated. Okay, we went through that already. And okay, in November, Musk's personal wealth was $320 billion, making him the richest man in the world. However, most of his Tesla stock dropped significantly in value. His purchase of Twitter, which was $44 billion, which he financed with Tesla stock, also caused a big ding at the bottom line. In December, Musk losses unseated him from the top Forbes list, and the title of the richest person in the world went to, I don't know who this person is, Bernard somebody or other, who owns luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Sephora. Forbes noted that several other billionaires suffered losses also in 2022, which tech stocks were hit hard. Jeff Bezos lost $85 billion, and Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook, aka Meta, lost $77 billion of his wealth. Wow. The previous world record holder for the biggest loss was Masayoshi, CEO of SoftBank, who lost $59 billion during the 2000.com crash. Today, he is ranked 67 on the Forbes billionaire list. Now, obviously, losing that much money, yeah, it's not good. It is definitely not good to lose that much money. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking billions. These individuals will have more money to burn over 10 lifetimes. Like, they literally have so much money to burn, so this is pretty much nothing for them. It's like losing $100 to them, really. But at the end of the day, though, this is not the topic of today. We're not basically celebrating Elon's record-holding loser thing. It goes deeper than this. Now, when you're successful, people wait. Oh, yes, and they wait. They wait for you to fail. They'll be your friends. They'll even be your relatives. They'll be your fans. But are they really what they say they are? Are they really? Or they're just waiting for you to fail? It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? It kind of makes you wonder. When all these people are being nice to you and cheering you on and being your biggest quote-unquote supporters, how do you really know if these people are your real friends or your real fans, or who knows? That's why you have to be very careful and keep your social circles small. Because you know that you're going to make so much friends when you make that money. You're going to make a lot of friends along the way. People that never would have even thought twice of looking your way, or even giving you a drink of water or a sandwich. They never would have looked your way unless you had money. It's quite ironic, isn't it? You know what? I actually did this once, and we're going to go a little off topic here. But I actually did this once. I went on a date one time. And what I did was, I actually had I don't want to gloat or whatever, because it's just a car to me. I had a BMW one day, back in my day. Yeah, I'm sounding old here. Anyway, so I had a BMW one time, and the thing is, back then, a lot of girls will look at what kind of car you drive. It's the same thing today. Y'all ladies look what kind of car the man drives. If he's driving a Honda Civic, you ain't giving him a chance in hell. You're looking for the E-Class Mercedes, you're looking for the Maseratis, you're looking for whatever. And what are you guys driving? Y'all probably taking the bus, but anyway. But back to my story. So I was driving a BMW, right? So I wanted to see, because of course a lot of girls would give me their numbers and whatnot. They wanted to hang out as soon as they saw me driving that car. So what I did one time, and this was a mutual friend that set us up. So I ended up going on a date, and I ended up borrowing my friend's Honda Civic because I wanted to see if this person was going to like me for me. Now, here's the thing. We went on the date. I thought the date went well. I drove a Honda Civic. It was like a 1997. You know those Honda Civics, they all look the damn same. No matter if it was a CX or an EX or a DX. I didn't know what the hell all of them meant, but they all look the damn same. So I drove one of those. I thought the date went well. And of course, when the date ended, I said, you know what, do you want to go, you want to go get some coffee or something? And of course, we know what coffee is. And what was her response? No, I'm too tired. I got to work in the morning. So I'm like, cool, no problem. And I said, okay, well, we should do this again. Nah, I don't think we click. Yeah. So I thought it was maybe something that I did. So anyway, a week later, I was running some errands and I was driving my car. So I ended up going to Starbucks, and I was just picking up one of my, yes, I do have a session with Frappuccinos. I love Frappuccinos, okay? Let me have my guilty pleasure. Anyway, so I was coming out of Starbucks, and I saw that same girl. And she saw me. So she was kind of avoiding me, because she was kind of like, pretending like, that she didn't see me. But then she saw me get into my BMW. All of a sudden, like a jackrabbit, she got starstruck. Oh, hi! Wow, fancy seeing you here. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing well. What are you doing today? Did you want to maybe get some coffee? I knew right then and there she saw the damn car, and her whole view of me changed literally 180 plus 180 and then 180 again. She saw the damn car. So now we're on, what am I talking about? Where am I going with this story? People will only pretend to like you and to be your friend and to cheer you on when, one, you look successful, and two, they think rolling with you, they can benefit. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad. And again, Elon was so popular. He was so popular, had so many people cheering him on, and now you're calling him the biggest loser? For shame. Shame on you. Shame on you who support this article. But anyway, that being said, this is a lesson for you guys. When you're in business, you got to be careful who your friends really are, because if you do become successful, and I'm not going to say if, because I believe in all you guys out there. We all have a talent. As long as we go forward with that talent, I think we all should be successful. I believe in you all. If you don't believe in yourselves, RPC believes in you. But that being said, when you become successful, be careful. Oh, be careful for the people that pretend that they give a damn about you and that that they think you're your friends. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. It's going to be a little short episode today, but I just thought I should have did I thought I should have did a video on this, because a lot of times people are blinded by other people thinking they really care about them, but sometimes they really don't. They're just looking what they can get out of you. And when I saw this story, this was literally case in point. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful out there. If you plan to become successful, be prepared for this. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Shout out to RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill with our news articles and all that fun stuff. Shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thanks for listening. And hit the like button on the way up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, and to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left, and to check out our playlist, check here on the top right, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.